temple is the cursed totem. We take this cursed totem into the dining room because there's a door to the outside, but whoever's the leader at the time and leadership passes on. I'll make a decision, then you'll make a decision, then you'll make a decision. Leadership passes on. So whoever's leader at the time decides who to throw through the door, throw through the window to bring it down to the door spot, and that does 1 damage. And then we get to the outside and wander around in the randomized outside until we find the graveyard. We bury the cursed totem in the graveyard, and we've won. Whoever has the most health when we get to the end is the big winner. So you're finding ways to make sure that your friends are taking damage from the zombies more than you are. The way that we do that, well, also throwing your friends through the wall so that you don't have to be that one. We have these fight and flee cards. Everyone will have their own. When we find a group of zombies, this is your health. When we find a group of zombies, we have a chance to talk about what we're going to do. Are we going to fight or are we going to flee? Sometimes it's useful to have everyone run away, because if you go over here into a dead end and there's a bunch of zombies, you just want to run away. So everybody play the flee card, we all take 1 point of damage, and we run back into the family room so that we can go on. However, let's say we move into the evil temple, and right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. So let's say we find 12 zombies. If we all decide to fight, we take 12 minus 6, we've got 6 zombies left to do some damage,